Finding the perfect home starts with REMAX.com, which features charming cottages, bungalows, homesteads, hideaways, and abodes. Conveniently located right in the heart of everywhere. Also includes 5 million bedrooms, 4 million bathrooms, plus every type of floor, staircase, fireplace, period detail, and some of the best schools anywhere. Find the listings you love and the agents who can get them at REMAX.com. That's the sign of a REMAX agent.
Playoffs are winding down and there are plenty of big games left. Let's take a look at this week's REMAX Big 3 games. Let's start on the Kansas side with a game that has become a fixture in the Kansas 5A playoffs. Mill Valley hosts St. Thomas Aquinas as these teams match up for the 6th straight year in the postseason. For the 5th time, it comes in the semifinal round, with Mill Valley winning 3 of the previous 4, including last season. The Saints are coming off a 32-7 win over Blue Valley Southwest and look to be playing some of their best football of the season. Mill Valley survived a rival DeSoto 16-13 and will try to punch a ticket to a second straight Class 5A title game. When these two play in the semifinals, the winner has won the state title 3 of 4 times, so good things could be ahead for the survivor. Our next REMAX Big 3 game is St. James Academy hosting Bishop Miege. The Stags have gone from a losing record to a dominant playoff team the last few weeks. Miege came into the postseason with a 2-4 record, but looked more like a team that has won the last 6 4A titles instead of a team that had lost 4 games. Stags got an impressive 30-7 win over Tonganoxie last week and will look to advance to their 8th title game in 10 seasons with a win. While Miege is in familiar territory, St. James is in the semifinals for the first time in school history. Thunder ran all over Baser Linwood last week and will now look to knock out one of their Catholic rivals and continue their best postseason run in school history. Miege won the first game 38-28. That was close all night. This could be another game that goes down to the final plays. The final REMAX Big 3 game on the Kansas side is Blue Valley North at Olathe North in a rematch of the 2018 Class 6A semifinal. Blue Valley North won that game, and we're looking to head back to the 6A championship game for the 3rd time in 4 years. The Mustangs' high-powered offense has been good all throughout the playoffs, but its defense had a big game last week in a 30-6 win over Shawnee Mission Northwest. Last week, Olathe North held off Blue Valley 28-21 and has been steady all season long. The Eagles aren't the flashiest team, but their defense is stout, and the offense does enough to win games. Olathe North will be looking for its 2nd straight trip to the title game, so there's a lot of championship experience on both sidelines. Let's jump over to Missouri, where our first REMAX Big 3 game is Rainmore Peculiar at Liberty North in a Class 6 semifinal. These teams met in the quarterfinals last year and in one of the best games of the 2019 season. This is also a rematch from the 3rd week of the regular season, where Ray-Pec earned a 35-32 win. The Panthers earned a tough 18-15 win over Nixa last week and will need to get its offense going against the Eagles. North pulled away from rival Liberty 28-10 to win its 9th straight game after starting 0-2. North led in the 4th quarter of the first contest, so expect this one to go down to the wire once again. Our next REMAX Big 3 game is another playoff rematch from 2019 as Platte County hosts Grain Valley. These teams met in the Class 4 quarterfinals last year and now meet in the Class 5 quarterfinals this year. Platte County won that game last year as the Pirates ran all the way to the Class 4 title game before losing to champion Webb City. Both teams entered with just 1 loss and both had big wins last week. Grain Valley rolled Raytown 42-7, avenging the Eagles' only loss of the regular season. Platte County handled Staley 33-13 and haven't lost since week 3. Both teams can score and play defense, so it could be one of the better games of the season. Our final REMAX Big 3 game on the Missouri side is Butler at St. Pius X in a Class 2 quarterfinal. Both teams are in the quarterfinals for the first time in a long time. Butler hasn't been this deep in the postseason in decades, while it's also been more than 10 years for the Warriors. The Bears enter with a 10-0 mark and have been dominant for most of the season. Pius is coming off one of its most impressive wins, stopping Lafayette County 21-0 in the district title game last week. The Warriors' run defense will be tested, but if it can hold the Bears in check, Pius would be in the semifinals for the first time since 2006. Those are the REMAX Big 3 games for Week 13 of the high school season. Remember, you can find the REMAX Big 3 games every Tuesday on PrepsKC.com or the PrepsKC YouTube channel.